Okay, I may be outnumbered, but now it's my turn with this story. It takes a very brave man to tell his wife she's getting a little wider in the waist. But some husbands risked several nights on the sofa by doing a little experiment and telling their wives they needed to lose weight. The results, not a shock, they were mixed. Some of the wives telling their stories in print now, and they say, some of them, that they were hurt. Others say they were glad. It's actually motivated them to get a little more healthy. One wife, who admits to gaining weight recently, says, quote, "I'm so grateful that he was brave enough to tell me the horrid truth. Had he maintained a polite pretense, I would have gotten fatter and more miserable." I am going to be really careful with this story. I am going to start out by saying my wife is in awesome shape.
Good job.
But I want to go to you first, because we were talking about this off camera, and you were saying that if we were married, we're not.
Okay,
We're just going to
Get that straight.
You wanted me to lie to you.
Yeah.
Why?
I do. You know what? You and I search for the truth as journalists, but honestly, if you think I'm a little more junky in my trunk area, you got to keep that mess to yourself. And just appreciate the fact that I'm with you, baby.
If I'm a little junky in the trunky,
you got to lie to me on that.
I'm sure
one.
that has not been said on this show yet. It's the first time. Jenna, you got a different view.
Yeah, I want honesty, and I oftentimes put on a dress and I come out. My best friend is a guy, and I will say, "Does my butt look big? Do my boobs look too small? Do whatever, you know? Whatever the situation may be, I want to know. I want someone to tell me. Or if I hold up two dresses or I try them on and I say which one looks better, I don't mind if he says, "Well, your legs look a little stumpy in that one," or I really don't mind. I want to know because I want to look my best, and I might have an opinion too. But tell me.
Don't take any offense, but the whole talk about butts, I just wanted to get your opinion.
I'm very happy with my butt, and if the other person doesn't like it, there's the door, and they can walk their butt right out the door.
My!
Here's the point. Why don't we stop asking this question? Women, stop asking them if they think you look fat. You know if you feel fat. You already know the answer. Now, if you're saying which dress do you like better, that's different. But we already have how we feel in our brains. We know we got to get to the gym, or we know we got to lose that next 5 pounds. Don't put him in that situation, poor guy. And in fact, a lot of guys don't mind a little extra junky in the trunky or whatever Harris called it.
I married one of those guys. I'm okay.
Sandra, you've been quiet. I want to get your opinion now. We want you to weigh in here.
Well, because I'm just listening and I'm taking it all in, and I'm thinking, I agree with Andrea. Like, I know when my clothes fit or don't fit. I don't think most women do, and they're a little snug. You go for a little bit more of a run on that particular day, or some people weigh themselves, but you know what? No, the man needs to just stay out of it. In particular, in research for this segment, I know we read some stories about men who were looking at their women after they gave birth, and they were unhappy with the way their women looked, and whoa, no.
So
no.
I love it when Sandra says, "Say it. Say that zip thing you say."
I love it. Where do you come down on junkie in the trunky, though? Pro?
Pro.
You know,
I'm junkie in the trunky. You should be too.
Men feel like the guys that I talk to and the guys on Twitter have been saying that, look, women feel very comfortable telling their man when they need to lose weight. Why can't it be the other way around?
Right.
Do you feel that women do tell their husbands and their boyfriends you need to get into the gym?
Sure, they'll do it more than, I think it's a lot trickier for guys to do to girls. And I think you're right. I think both sides should figure it out on their own and do their thing.
Stop asking the question you already know the answer to.
But here's the question. What happens if your significant other loses weight? Are you supposed to comment on that?
Sure, compliment.
Because that's tricky, because then they'll say, well, what, was I fat before?
No, you just say you got less chunky in the trunky. You're not going to live that. You're not going to live that down.
You say my words, it slightly hurts.
You can just say you look great. You look great.
You look amazing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Ed, you look fine.
Thank you. Wow. I don't feel so outnumbered anymore. I feel good.